guess who's back? Back again. Mikey's back.
Tell a friend.
Hey everybody, here we are with another video for you guys today. And today we're going to be doing our April room tour of our Lego collection here. But before I go any further, let me just say, if you like this video, any of the videos on the channel, please
like, comment, and subscribe.
Let's take a look at our April Lego room tour after the intro coming in
now.
And here we are with our April Lego room tour, and you can see I got the train running this time. Our cargo train running through the tunnel and around the track. And here's a look at this angle that you should be familiar with seeing if you watch any of the shorts here on the channel. And we're going to start over here with the Tower Bridge and our Avengers Tower mock. And here is all of our Iron Man Hall of Armor, or Armory. I can't remember which one it is off the top of my head. And, you know, full disclosure, you know, the little man, he plays in here all the time. So the minifigures are just kind of in whatever position he left them in. So I have no idea what they were doing, what kind of adventures they were on, but you can see the Avengers were up to something over here, and I don't know if it went well for them or not because they're all on their back, and you know, who knows what was going on. And over here you can see the fire trucks and the police cars. They were into some sort of chaos here, and you can see some dinosaurs in the city as well. And here's a look at our new downtown area. Made some changes since last time. It's looking pretty good. And, you know, as I've said before, the dinosaurs are just running amok in My Gen City. Which My Gen City is the name of our city, if you haven't caught on yet. And, you know, we gotta do something about these dinosaurs running amok in our city all the time. It's kind of, it's a little out of ordinary. It's too much chaos. You know, we even got skeleton dinosaur over here. And, you know, here's a look at Arkham Asylum, which is our city jail. And here's the train track. I actually am making some big changes to the train tracks, to the trains. So look forward to that for next month's video. I'm sure it'll be all done and installed by then. And here's a look over. You can see, you know, the Disney Castle, the McAllister House, and then our haunted section. And here is our gas station. And here is our Camp Crystal Lake. We got our ducks in a row over here. Pun intended. And we'll be adding the A-frame cabin in over here as well. So that'll be cool. Look forward to that. That'll probably be in our May video as well. And over here, you know, this was where the city and Harry Potter kind of mixed, and the Harry Potter stuff is gone. That is one of the major changes for our April, you know, room tour, is that the Harry Potter stuff is gone. We have this big blank canvas over here to work on. And my goal and plan is to put the Jurassic Park stuff over in here and hopefully get the train to run through it as well. Right now my son's got a dragon fight going on over here. Because like I said, the dinosaurs are just running amok in our city, so I think we need to get them out of the city. And so it's going to give me a little bit more space to work over here as well, and you can see all this stuff going on behind the Disney castle. That's just stuff the little man is doing. He's always up to something in the city, and you know, there's always chaos going on somewhere, and you know, clearly there's some kind of commotions going on at the Disney castle today. And then here is the back of these modular buildings over here. And you know, as I said plenty of times already in this tour, he plays in this city like crazy, so you know, all the mess is all his doing. And now we're gonna move on to our medieval section, and this is still, as at the time of this video, the most complete area in our layout. I mean, it's not officially done, no. I still got more stuff I would like to do and add and everything. But it's the cleanest and, you know, most preserved and pristine as of right now. And I'll actually put a link here in the video if you want to watch, you know, a little bit more in-depth detail into what we have going on here. And then over on the other side, here is our castle row. All of our different castles and factions that we have represented here in our Lego city. And the minifigures here, the little man, he had some kind of battle going on, and so he did all this as well. He hasn't been playing with this stuff as much as he does in the city, but you know, he does a little bit. Like these dragons are in some kind of battle as well, green dragon and the black and red dragon. And this middle section here, I'm actually keeping open to make some changes and additions to our medieval layout as well. So we got some room to grow here as well, which I'm super excited about. Maybe I'll add the old original yellow castle and maybe Wolfpack Tower and stuff eventually as well. And here's a look at our Camelot Castle, which is composed of two different castles. The red 2010 Lion Knights Castle, or King's Castle I believe it was called, sorry, and then the newer Lion Knights Castle, and we have the medieval jousting set as the like gatehouse for it, and it overlooks our Camelot village. And again, if you want to see more of the finer details of this, I recommend watching that video that I put in the linked already here. And then now we move on over to the pirate section, and this is another thing that has made some major changes since the last room video that I did. And I moved all the forts over to this side. I put the pirate forts in the center of it, and all the pirate ships are over here on this end, or at least the ones that are of more importance to me. And if the rumors are true, we should be getting another El Dorado fortress, so I'll be putting that over here as well. And you know, look forward to that. Hopefully the rumors and leaks are true. And the little man plays over here in the pirate section a fair amount as well, so I have to, you know, kind of keep certain things set up a certain way. Like the pirate ships that I have over here are the ones that I let him play with more, where the ones that I have over here on this big table are the ones that I prefer him to keep his hands off of. So that's why particular ones are, you know, in certain areas. Like these ones over here by the pirate bases, I let him play with, and so, you know, he can move those around. I had to give him room to, you know, move things around and play a little bit. And, you know, once he gets a little bit older and stuff, it'll be more in pristine, like, proper display, you know, situation. And here's a look at our Pirates of the Caribbean ships, Queen Anne's Revenge, Silent Mary. We have our big Flying Dutchman mock. I'll put a link in here right now if you want to see more on this Flying Dutchman. The thing is a beast. You got the Black Pearl over there, the Imperial flagship. My Saint Mary mock is next to that. And then here's the Brick Bounty and Brickbeard's Bounty. And Here's a little bit look more at the Flying Dutchman and the Black Pearl. They got a battle going on. And then here is my Barracuda Bay ship. And then I turned my Black Seas Barracuda into a Blue Coat ship, and they got a sea battle going on. I have all these set up with sea battles with the ones that they're next to. And here's a look at my St. Mary Mock a little bit more, and here is the Black Seas Barracuda and the Barracuda Bay ship. They're in the middle of a sea battle as well. And these ships over here, this is my son's Barracuda Bay ship, and then this over here next to it is just a couple of other little ships I let him play with. And again, I have to, all these ships over here he plays with as well, so you know I have to give him room to play with his ships and move them around and all that good fun stuff. And then now we're moving on over to our Middle Earth section, and the newest addition is, of course, Rivendell. Fantastic set that I highly recommend everybody get their hands on if you can afford it, because it's not cheap. And I have all of the minifigures that I want in it. We have, 2 different Boromirs, 2 different Arwyns, 3 different Lord Elrons. Really trying to give, really fill it out with lots of different elves. And then here's our Weathertop over here. That's one of our newer additions. And then here's our Council of Elrond, and have, a full-on console going, lots of different characters. And then the hobbits that came with Rivendell, I'm going to be moving over to the Shire because I really don't need the hobbits there other than Frodo and Bilbo. And I need more hobbits to be over in the Shire, so my Sam, Merry, and Pippin are going to be in the Shire, as well as my full collection of the dwarves from the Hobbit films, and then Gandalf and Frodo and Bilbo's and all that. Here's a look at the front of it. It's very much under construction still, as you saw a tree beard there kind of hanging out. And here's a look, more at Rivendell and everything. And then here's our Mordor with the Tower of Orthanc at the center of it. Hopefully the rumors are true and we'll get a Barad-dûr, and if that comes to fruition, we'll have both of the 2 towers here in our Mordor section. And you can see I have all the ring race and all of these orcs, and we have, trying to get a pretty good orc army going. This is all pretty heavily under construction, so nothing is exactly how I want it to be. This is just kind of the basic blueprint that we're going to be going with. And then here's our City of Dale and our Lake Town. Again, nothing's really buttoned down properly. And then here is our Helm's Deep mock, which is Helm's Deep times 2, essentially. And we got work to do there. And here is our Erebor mock. The missus is putting in a ton of work in on this. And it's not going to be facing this way. It's just she turned it this way to work on it, but we'll be turning it around facing it the other way when it is done. And here she got the secret entrance on the side, because that's the way that the dwarves get in the movies and everything. And let's take a look at the front at her Erebor dwarf statues. Very cool. And the front gate is the other section of our Helm's Deep. She kind of modified and put there. And here's a look on the inside, and it's got the official set on the inside. She's got lots of work to do there still. It's very much a work in progress. And here's a little look at our Helm's Deep. And this thing is rather massive compared to the original set. And again, I got work to do here, try to button it down. And here's all the minifigures I'm going to be putting in here to populate it. I got a complete elf army and everything. And then we move on over to our Harry Potter, and this is the newest addition to our layout. Brand new table over here. I just did a video on the construction of all of this, and I'll put a link in here in case you missed it. And here is our motorized Hogwarts Express. We're gonna have full tracks. We got to get some more train tracks, and it's going to be going around over here in our Harry Potter land. We'll have its own railway, and this castle the missus has put a ton of blood, sweat, and tears into. It is one of her pride and joys, absolutely, this massive Hogwarts castle that she's been building. And here is her mock of the Quidditch arena, which let me just say real quickly that most of the stuff over here in her Harry Potter land has all been mocked or modified for the most part. Look at Diagon Alley. Diagon Alley itself hasn't been mocked, but we've put in additional buildings and stuff like that. So most of the stuff here, it's not out of box. It's all things that she's mocked or modified. Oh, look at her platform in 9 3/4 and everything. She really puts in a lot of effort over here in her Harry Potter, and you can expect some big changes coming through in the future. After I get her done working on the stuff over in Middle Earth, because I told her that takes precedence before she can move on over to her Harry Potter. And then here is her attack on the Burrows mock, which is ×2. Her Hagrid's hut, which is ×2 as well. She did a lot of ×2 and ×3s on a lot of these Harry Potter sets. Shrieking Shack, I think that one's out of box, but then her Hogsmeade Village, she doubled up those. And like I said, the castle, it's way bigger than the original out of box version. And I don't think this is all of her Harry Potter minifigures. I think she's got more, but there's just some of them that she's got sitting over here right now. And here's kind of the vantage point from this angle. We'll take a little look inside the castle real quick. I'll do a full-on tour of it all some point in the future after she gets it all to a good point that she's wanting to show it off. But here's just kind of the way it's looking right now. Again, lots of work left to be done over here in Harry Potter land. And here is the back side of the castle and everything. And it's definitely one of the bigger castles, if not the biggest one in our collection. And here's a look at our Minecraft stuff. I'm going to be putting that into the display as well. Well, there it is, everyone. Thanks for sticking around, and thanks for watching. See you in the next one.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, we got merch store. If you want to take a little piece of the show with you, you can get it right here. We got everything. You want some Mikey J stuff? We got the Mikey J Productions for you. So take a chance and stop by. We'll take care of you.